Ever wonder why some of the smartest people you know are also the biggest procrastinators? It's a paradox, right? You see their brilliance, their potential, but they just can't seem to get started on things. We often mistake this for laziness, but the truth is far more complex. Procrastination, especially in intelligent individuals, isn't a character flaw. It's a deeply rooted psychological behavior. And today, we're going to unpack the real reasons behind it. By the end of this video, you'll see procrastination in a whole new light. And more importantly, understand how to start breaking free from its grip. Let's dive into the first major reason: the immense burden of high expectations. Smart people, because of early praise or their own internal drive, often set the bar incredibly high. I mean, impossibly high. Flawless, perfect standards. They envision a masterpiece, a groundbreaking piece of work, a flawless presentation. This ideal becomes so monumental in their minds that the reality of starting feels completely overwhelming. The fear isn't just about doing a bad job. It's about the fear of not creating something absolutely perfect. This perfectionism it creates a huge gap between their vision and the messy reality of a first draft. The thought of producing something that's just good enough can feel like a personal failure. So, instead of facing the potential disappointment of an imperfect outcome, they don't start at all. The blank page remains blank, not because of a lack of ideas, but because of the pressure for every idea to be a stroke of genius. The second reason is a classic trap for the analytical mind: analysis paralysis. A great strength of intelligent people is their ability to see all the angles and consider every possibility. But when it comes to starting a project, this strength can turn into a major weakness. They see 10 different ways to begin, 20 potential pitfalls, and a dozen different outcomes. Which approach is the most efficient? Which one will yield the best result? This overthinking spirals. They get so caught up in planning, strategizing, and weighing pros and cons that they never actually take the first step. They're stuck in the mental blueprint phase, constantly tweaking the design, but never laying the foundation. It's like standing at a crossroads with 1,000 branching paths. And instead of picking one and moving forward, they freeze, trying to calculate the perfect route. The sheer volume of possibilities becomes a cage, and procrastination is the act of simply staying inside it. Now for a deeply personal reason: the fear of both failure and success. For many people who have been labeled the smart one their whole lives, this identity becomes central to their sense of self. Procrastination, in this context, acts as a powerful self-protection mechanism. If you don't really try your best, if you rush the project at the last minute, you create a built-in excuse. If the result isn't great, you can tell yourself, well, imagine what I could have done if I'd had more time. It protects the core identity of being smart. You didn't fail because you weren't capable. You failed because you didn't give it your all. But what about the fear of success? Success raises the bar. If you knock it out of the park on this project, the expectations for the next one will be even higher. For some, the anxiety of maintaining that new level of performance is so great that they would rather stay in the comfortable zone of unrealized potential. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we need to reframe what procrastination truly is. For decades, we've seen it as a time management problem, but at its core, procrastination is an emotional regulation problem. When you're faced with a task that makes you feel anxious, bored, insecure, or full of self-doubt, your brain's immediate impulse is to make those negative feelings go away. And what's the easiest way to do that? Avoid the task. Watch a video, scroll through social media, anything, to get a quick hit of relief from the discomfort. Procrastination is a mood repair strategy. It's not that you want to do the task later, it's that you want to feel better asterisk. Now asterisk, the intelligent mind is particularly good at rationalizing this behavior. I work better under pressure, or I'm just gathering more information. These are just stories we tell ourselves to justify escaping an unpleasant emotional state. So, where does that leave us? Recognizing these reasons is the most crucial step toward change. If you see yourself in any of this, the first thing to do is to stop beating yourself up. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are experiencing a very human reaction to pressure, fear, and negative emotions. Understanding this shifts the focus from what's wrong with me to what am I feeling and why. This understanding is the key that unlocks the door. From here, You can start developing compassionate, effective strategies. You can learn to embrace good enough, to take small, imperfect action, and to manage your emotions instead of just avoiding them. It's a journey, but it's one that allows you to finally unleash the incredible potential that has been waiting there all along. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments which reason hit home the most. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content that helps you understand your mind and unlock your best self. See you in the next one.